What's up, good people? How you doing this afternoon? You guys doing good? You guys could hear me? Good afternoon. Okay. You believe that? All right. I stated a few I stated a few videos back that I believe that you will be able to get Tesla at about 750. And today is a good sign that may come true. And if it comes down to 750, I am buying it. First of all, for those of you that don't know me, I am Larry Jones from Stock Up. And hey, we're a family here. We love each other, all ages, all races. And at the end of this video, make sure you check out all the links below. Hey, fam, how you doing? Oh my goodness, look at that. Beverly Hillbillies. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm gonna keep this one short. I'm gonna apologize for my low energy today. But I just want to look at something. We got 30 minutes, roughly about 30 minutes before closing bell. Hey, fam, how y'all doing? So I want to go through some stock and then we'll talk about, I'm going to go through the market, should I say, and then we're going to talk after that for a few minutes, okay? Let's see, what did you say about Tesla? Thank you so much. You have no idea what you guys mean to me. You guys really don't know. You know, even though we're separated by, this lands and everything, I do feel a connection with you guys, and I feel like that God called me to do this, and that's what I feel, right? So, hey man, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? I'll be in the shot tomorrow, man. How you doing, Empire Foundation? Yup. Hey, hey, fam from around the world. I love you guys. Listen, I'm going to get right to it. I don't want this one to be long. So let's talk about a few things about what happened yesterday. As you know, the Feds was talking and everything that we expected happened. Markets started to fall, right? We know that inflation is getting worse. We talked about that. We already know that. He was saying in 2020 that inflation was transitory. We knew that wasn't true. Then he said there could be more. There actually could be more than 4 rate hikes this year, right? Which we knew. I mentioned that. His key concern was inflation and jobs, and in that order, and then the stock market. So inflation, jobs, and then the stock market. I want you guys to remember that. All right. And then in March, there could be a 1/4 to 0.5% rate hike in March. So I've been saying my thesis is, and we're all guessing because no one knows the future. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock. But I personally think that the worst of all of these rate hikes will happen in March. And so I am investing accordingly, okay? I think the worst of it will be in March. And so, yeah, I easily see you being able to pick up some Tesla shares for 750. All right. So back when we were doing profit taking in last December, and no disrespect to me, Kev, I love what he's doing, but we saw this coming and we started doing what? Profit taking. So remember, we bought, for those of you that followed me, we bought Tesla at 895 and then it ran back up to 1100. We sold it, we got out. And now I'm going to be looking to get back in, but this time I'm going to be looking to get back in for a long hold. Now I have some Tesla that I bought, 7, 8 months ago. In my long-term portfolio, I'm never touching that. Okay. So I just want you guys to know the difference between a long-term and a short-term play for those of you that are new. All right. So those are the key things I wanted to go over. And as we saw yesterday, let's see here. Let's look at that. So this is live. And as we see, the Dow is fighting to stay up. NASDAQ is down. S&P is down, right? We got about 30 minutes before closing bell. And then let's look at crypto. Look at crypto. 35. Bitcoin back down to 35. 35.9. Ethereum down. Solana, everybody gets on my case when I say Solano. All right. I'm from Chicago. That's the way we talk. So Solana is 88. Everything is down. I mean, everything is down. And, so is the market. We knew that this was going to happen, right? We're not scared. We're prepared. And so I'm going to tell you again that even the banks are down right now. They went up and they're actually down now. And so if you're looking to get into banks, then I would say these banks are still good to get in, especially Citibank. Myself, I like Citibank and I like Wells Fargo as my two banks. And as far as energy, if you think this war is inevitable, then you can literally start buying like oil, like Chevron. Chevron, the ticker symbol is CVX. You can start buying these if the war. So this is not going all in. If you think that the war is going to happen, oil will start to make money. All right. And so even the stock that normally make money are taking hits today. McDonald's is taking a hit. That's consumer discretionary. Even those are taking a hit. When the market gets like this, nothing escapes it. All right. So if you live in fear, then you go, the sky is falling, right? But if you live in favor, then you see that this is an opportunity. If you live in favor, you see that the camel is walking up to you and it is bowing down so you can get on its back. So you see the opportunity and not the fear, okay? And so that's what my message is to you today for the overall market. Just know that it's not over, good people. It's not over, right? And we're gonna go through this ride, but we will come out victorious. What about Neo? I'm gonna tell you, Neo's gonna do everything that every other stock is doing, right? It's for those of us that are in cash, for those of us that cashed up, and we see and we want to, and I'm not saying this to get on anybody's case, but what we have to do, good people, we got to start writing down these lessons, because in a short period of time, we'll be in another bull market. And if you haven't learned the lesson from the previous year, then why are you in the stock market? Like, I want you guys to make long-term money. I want you guys to be better investors. All right. And yeah, so people are, I see EV Go, my man. So, I mean, you look at how low some of these stocks are right now. Just look at the opportunity, okay? Look at the opportunity for those of you that could buy and hold. Now, I just said that I believe that March is going to be the worst of this bear market. That's what I believe. And so you do your own due diligence. So how do you invest in that? Save some cash. Save some cash for the bigger dips in dollar cost average. And for those of you that don't know what dollar cost average means, it's just whenever you get paid. If you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, then just put as much as you can afford into the same stock, generally at the same portions. And let's say you get paid weekly. So you're putting the same amount of money into the stock every week. But I would prepare myself to do this for a minimum of 3 to 4 months at this point. Okay. But I would say from today, I would say 3 months, and just dollar cost average. So Take the amount of money that you were going to spend and split it up literally over 3 months. That way you don't know, we don't know what the market is going to do. No one has a crystal ball, but we do know that dollar cost averaging in is the best way to assure you getting the best price if you don't know what's going to happen. For those of you that ask, what do you think about Elon? Man, Elon, okay, Elon talks about a $25,000 car. Now we know the $25,000 car is not coming. That's not Elon's fault. Now, Elon talks a lot. Okay, he always writes big checks. He always comes through, but his timeline is always off. Okay, this is why I don't buy Dogecoin, because it's a thin line between brilliance and crazy too. Let's just keep that on the table. It's the truth. Most brilliant, truly brilliant people are borderline crazy, borderline cray-cray. All right, but I love it because we have the technology that we have now. All right, so I want to end this one. I'm not going to be long with this one. No, they are talking about, Dogelon. Oh, I thought they were talking about Tesla. Yeah, it's the same dude. I appreciate this, but I'm going to tell you guys, to be honest with you, in a bear market, there's just certain things you don't need to be focused on. And you really don't need to be focused heavily on stock like this or crypto like this. Okay? Stock or crypto. And you really need to move to stability. All right? So yeah, you hear me talking about Solana, but I'm also buying Ethereum and I'm also buying Bitcoin. All right? But I'm buying bits and pieces and I'm not going in heavy. Like I just bought some today based on what I saw. Now, in March, it could dip a lot lower. So then I'm going to buy some more and it's going to bring my dollar cost average down. Okay. The more riskier stock you in, the more risk you take on. Remember, when you buy a stock or crypto, your job is to manage risk. The lower the price that you buy a stock or crypto, the lower risk you have. For instance, some people bought stuff at the top, all right? All right, so some people bought Dogecoin. Let's go to Shiba Inu. Some people bought Shiba Inu at quad 0.66. So you bought at the top of the market, all right? I wasn't talking about buying at that point. That's when you can go through all my videos. That's when I was saying, you better wait because it's top heavy. It's already ran up, all right? And then some of you bought it at quad 0.22. So who's in a better position? The one that bought it at quad 0.66 or the one that bought it at quad 0.22? The one that bought it at quad 0.22, because it could vacillate between these two points all of this time. And all of this person has to do is hold because he bought it at 2.2. The one that bought it at 6.6 is sweating now. All right. And so remember that when you're buying stock or crypto. Okay. You guys, really, the ETH goes below 2K. I mean, it could happen. Yeah, I'm looking at Volta too now. These prices are just insane. Like these prices are insane. But you guys saw me. I made 100% on Volta and cashed out. But I'm also going to get back into Volta when I see that this is, when I see that it's the coast is clear. I'm trying to look at it now as we are speaking to see where Volta is. Yeah, look at Volta. Volta is dirty, dirt cheap. Now, I could tell you right now, if you bought Volta, knowing that it could go lower, like I did before, I shared it with you guys, remember? I bought it and it kept tanking. I kept saying, don't worry about it. Just wait. Remember? For those of you that remember, leave me a comment. And then what it did, it turned around and it went up And I made, actually, it was 95%. I made 95% on Volta, right? Cash out. And boom, back down. Will there be an opportunity again? Absolutely. On Volta and EVgo. Everybody got their eyes on ChargePoint, but I'm telling you right now that you're going to make more money on Volta and EVgo as you will ChargePoint. That's what I feel because of the way the government disperses contracts. So what do you do in that point, Larry? Buy all three. And that's what I'm going to be doing. All right. Lucid. Lucid is going to come down more. I love Lucid. Lucid's going to come down more. Let it come down to you right now. Now's the time to start letting it come down to you. All right, good people. I need to talk to you about something that's really, really, really heavy. That's bothering me. All right. So I'm done with stock talk, but I need to talk with you guys. Okay. And we'll come back on and we'll talk more about stock at a later date. But for those of you that know me, you know that I'm a musician and I'm a bass player. And guys, I need your help right now. I need you guys to please just listen. We need to discuss something that's more serious than money. If you, my other show, the outro, I have musicians there, and I'm not going to call his name because I don't have permission, but we were getting ready to do a recording session. I have a recording studio in Studio A. And he got a call just as we were getting ready to track. I had all the guys here, and he got a call that his niece just committed suicide. And I'm telling you guys that this country is in trouble. Not just this country, the world is in trouble, and not just from financially. We're in trouble mentally. We just experience, especially in certain communities, great amount of deaths, right? And I want you guys to be well, mind, body, and soul. And I want you guys to know, and I need you guys to thank you. I need you guys, if you are one of the people that are looking to me right now, and I'm not a counselor. I don't know the right things to say. And I can't lead you and tell you everything, but I can tell you that you do matter. And I can tell you that this family, we love you and we need you well. And I can tell you that if you are a minority and the stigma around going to talk to somebody for some help, don't worry about that stigma. Reach out to somebody and talk to them. I want you to look, and I want you to call this number and talk to somebody if you're not mentally well, okay? We take care of our bodies, we take care of our finances, but we also need to take care of our mental muscle, all right? Our brains are muscles too, right? And they need to be exercised. And so our emotions need to be exercised. And I'm going to tell you the best thing you could do is talk to somebody. Best thing that you can do is go get some counseling. And I understand by talking to other people that it's not just about the loved ones that you will hurt if you do something like this, but you need to know your value. You need to know your worth. You need to know that you matter. And I will tell you this. If you're a young lady and some guy breaks your heart, he's not worth you taking your life, he's winning twice. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if you've lost all your money, you've lost all your job. You are worth more than all of that. And I just want you to know that you matter. I want you to know that God loves you. I want you to know that Uncle Larry loves you. And I want you to know that this family loves you. All of these people, they love you. All right. And I want you to just call this number and talk to somebody. Okay. And so, the musician we were with last night, we just bunch of, this is, he's a man's man, like, from Chicago to see him break down that way. And we just got around him. There's nothing we could do, man. It was just an emotional moment. And it's been weighing on me heavy, and we just prayed for him, And so he had to go and tell her dad. He couldn't tell her over the phone. So he had to go drive to his house and break the news, And so I just want you guys to know that you are loved and you are valued and you are celebrated. Okay. And hey, can we do this? Can we all just type in to anybody that this matters? And I know it's going to sound corny to some of you guys. Just put in the text, I love you. Just put in the text, I love you. Just put in the text, I love you. That's all I want. Just a whole sea of I love you, because somebody needs to hear it. They don't get to hear it every day. They don't get to hear it every day. Just put in I love you, okay? And I want you guys to know I love each and every one of you. I'm sorry, I'm not normally this emotional, but it just took everything out of me. And I'll be back fresh tomorrow. But you guys pray for me, and I'm gonna pray for all of you guys. I love you. All right. If you love me, if you love the family, if you love everybody, just post I love you, okay? Because somebody needs to hear that. All right. I do love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Remember, you count, you matter.